KFSFM and HD1 Alvin Park, Chicago.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
It's 2:58. Traffic and weather together on the 8s, and here's Neil Fiorito.
Traffic is heavy out of Minooka because of a crash right before I-55 on the eastbound side of I-80. It looks like at least the lane is closed. 94, all of your lanes are closed. In northwest Indiana, this is westbound before US 421 in Michigan City. You have a camper fire getting cleaned up there with all the lanes closed. Stick with US 20, that is a good alternate. Big delays on the Indiana toll road on either side before Willow Creek Road and Portage. You have some ongoing construction there. The expressway starting to build for sure. Your highest travel time 54 on the outbound Ike. From the Metro Traffic Center, next report 308 News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
AccuWeather forecast for the rest of the afternoon. Breezy and warmer, plenty of sunshine, a high of 68 tonight. Clouds moving in this evening, a bit of rain, and a low of 46. 64 at O'Hare, 65 at Midway, 63 at the lakefront at 2:59.
Featuring the news that matters and breaking news at any time. This is Chicago's news, traffic, and weather station. News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Coming up in the next half hour on News Radio WBBM, agents with the Department of Homeland Security are questioned in court on their use of force across Chicago.
This is Andy Dang. Attorneys for the woman shot and wounded by Border Patrol agents in Brighton Park this month blast what they call absurdity in the case.
Plus, a divided U.S. Appeals Court rules the Trump administration can send National Guard troops to Portland, Oregon, despite the objections of local leaders. The latest coming up from CBS News. Sports, the Seattle and Toronto face off tonight in a decisive Game 7 to settle the ALCS. The winner moves on to the World Series. Business, the markets are higher. The Dow is up 519 points. NASDAQ up 311. S&P 500 up 71. 64 degrees right now. CBS News is next. It's 3 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. This just in, a divided U.S. court has ruled President Trump can send National Guard troops to Portland, Oregon, despite the objections of the city and state. The court put on hold a judge's order blocking the deployment while legal challenges played out. Colombia has recalled its ambassador to Washington after President Trump threatened to raise tariffs on the country and stop all payments to it in a dispute over military strikes on vessels in the region. CBS's Olivia Gassis.
President Trump labeling the Colombian president as an illegal drug dealer, somebody he said was fomenting production of illegal narcotics and threatening to suspend hundreds of millions of dollars in aid. The president's remarks followed a disclosure by the Colombian president of an alleged strike in September that he said killed an innocent Colombian fisherman.
Democrats are demanding a hearing on the administration's strikes. Analyst Phil Gunson.
Even Republicans have been saying the administration's given them.
News CBS Monday, starting 8/7 Central, CBS Tonight, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
It sounds like a crow. No. Ka. Then sa, followed by sa.
Sa?
Good. All together now. Kasasa. You've got it. Now get it.
Kasasa!
Exactly. Kasasa Cash is a free checking account at Lakeside Bank. It has a great interest rate. And with the interest I earned this month, I'm taking you out tonight.
Kasasa.
That's Kasasa Cash at Lakeside Bank. Free checking, great interest. Lakeside Bank. It's about time. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Johnson Main is your ultimate style edit for home. And during the VIP sale, October 26th through 29th, you can save up to 70% on top trending furniture and decor. When you shop in-store at their Oak Brook Center location, you'll get an extra 20% off dining furniture. Plus, you'll always get free 2-day delivery on thousands of styles. Shop the VIP sale October 26th through 29th at Johnson Main, a Wayfair specialty brand. In-store or online at johnsonmain.com.
Attention families with loved ones in nursing homes. Has someone close to you suffered from neglect or abuse? If your loved one has endured any of these harms in the past 2 years, you could be eligible for a substantial settlement. Visit nursinghomeabusenetwork.com. Don't let nursing home neglect go unaddressed. Visit nursinghomeabusenetwork.com today. We're here to help you get the justice your family deserves.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $400 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet or additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid phone offer ends 11/16/25.
Watch Seinfeld on The U. Weeknights at 10 and 10:30. Giddy up. The U has your nightly routine. Shower.
Have a good shower. I am not myself. I feel weak and ineffectual. I'm not crazy.
Brush your teeth.
Well, I tried brushing my teeth by holding the brush and moving my head from side to side.
And before you hit the hay, have a few laughs with Seinfeld on The U.
Serenity now! Serenity now!
Wind down with Seinfeld. Weeknights at 10 and 10:30 on The U.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on the team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Oh look, you get early payout on parlays too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Illinois. T&Cs apply.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, so choose a Medicare plan you can count on. And that's what you get with a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. With more than 45 years experience serving its members, United Healthcare has plans with low monthly premiums that fit your life today and as your needs change tomorrow. The Medicare annual enrollment period ends December 7th, so go to uhc.com/Medicare today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Illinois can count on.
Kohl's lowest prices of the season are here, and they're so good. You're gonna wish you had enough hands for a second cart. Save on cozy tees for women, comfy jeans for boys.
myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised.
3, 4, or more times. Yikes. 93.9 Lead FM will pay your Halloween bills, whether you're throwing a party, you're trying to get some costumes, or refilling that candy bowl up. A chance to win $1,000 coming up after Ghostbusters. You're on The Light.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? There's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Afraid of no ghosts. Seeing things running through your head. Who can you call? An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Oh, who you gonna call? Afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. you better call. Unless you're just a ghost mode, I think you better call. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Think you better call. Who you gonna call? I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Louder.
93.9 Light FM wants to help you pay your bills.
Yeah, we'll take care of those
Making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
328 traffic now sponsored by IHOP. Here's Neil.
All right, we have traffic into Warrenville along the Ronald Reagan Tollway. That's I-88 westbound, jammed up from Route 53 to before Winfield Road. Vehicle fire there getting cleaned up from the two right lanes. A lot to see with your gate. Delay on the eastbound side of I-88. Still a backup on I-80 before 55 on the eastbound side. Looks like that crash we had in the area has cleared. 94 is still heavy. This is westbound stop and go past the Michigan state line to before US 421 in Michigan City. You have a camper fire getting cleaned up there. Traffic is getting by on the left side of I-94. The Indiana Toll Road stacked up pretty good either way, getting toward Willow Creek Road in Portage. You have some road work in that area. On the Edens coming in now, 20 minutes from Lake Cook to the junction. No delays outbound. You're looking at 15 to Lake Cook. On the Kennedy coming in, 40 minutes, 25 off the junction. Brake lights past the River Road toll to the Ohio feeder. Going out on the Kennedy, 18 to Montrose, 36 to the airport. That's it. On the Eisenhower out, 38 to Manheim, 56 to I-90, 53 inbound. You're 28 in from Manheim. Stevenson on the way out, heavy past the Dan Ryan to First Avenue, and then from the Tri-State to County Line, 30 minutes will
Spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bus bets for new customers. Bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Illinois. T&Cs apply. In app only.
Let's be real, Illinois. Egg salad isn't a salad without Miracle Whip. Everyone from Rockford to Carbondale knows that tangy sip. So here's to you for keeping it bold, keeping it sippy, and keep Miracle Whip in all your favorite recipes. Buy now and get your tang on, Illinois.
Hello?
Mr. Hoban?
Yes.
Hi, this is Amy from First American Bank. I got your message that you called, and I'm calling you right back.
Okay, I'll hold.
Oh, I'm not putting you on hold.
I'll just finish my tuna fish sandwich here and stay on hold until you get back to me.
No, Mr. Hoban.
Can you make it before the end of the day, though? I have a gentle yoga class at 7.
Mr. Hoban, are you new to First American Bank?
Yeah, I figured you gotta be better than the big bank I was at, but I'm ready to hold that
Mr.
one.
Hoban, I'm not putting you on hold.
What?
First American Bank is built on superb customer service. So besides offering the best loan deals in town, cash management service, and more, if we can't take your call right away, we call you back as soon as possible. First American Bank thinks of it as treating our customers like family. You treat your family with consideration and respect, right?
Can you put me on hold while I think about that?
Mr. Hoban.
First American Bank, the bank that does more for your money. Visit firstambank.com or call us at 847-952-3700. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This year's senior class is back at homecoming, reunited and protected with mNEXSpike, the new COVID-19 vaccine from Moderna for adults 65 and older. That's because these seniors know they face the highest risk of severe COVID. mNEXSpike, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA, is
a COVID-19 vaccine for people 65 and older and for 12 to 64-year-olds at high risk for severe COVID. You shouldn't get mNEXSpike if you've had an allergic reaction to a previous Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. Rare cases of inflammation of the heart muscle and outer lining have been reported. Common side effects include pain at the injection site, tiredness, headache, muscle or joint pain, chills, nausea, vomiting, and underarm swelling or soreness. mNEXSpike may not protect everyone. This year's senior class came ready with a COVID-19 vaccine that helps them keep showing up. mNEXSpike from Moderna, here for the senior class. Visit mnexspike.com to schedule your vaccine today. That's mnexspike.com.
What is it about Chamberlain University that makes our nursing students so successful? We've got you with a community of support, whether you're just starting as a nurse or starting again. We've got you.
Hey, how you doing? All change. Hi. Yeah. Gas station, come back. Yeah, in the on the car. Hey, how you doing? Check this, maybe win for $4. Cash. Can I use your machine lottery in the site? Yeah. Thank you. $3. And look and $1 lucky day. Oh, thank you. Okay. Can I pay for my oil change?
Okay, 7305.
Snack for later.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're the best.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really
Have a good rest of your
appreciate
day.
it. Thank you.
Take care.
Don, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a good evening. Bye.